第6集，会跳舞的光波。见万物都用原子组成，原子家里住满了亲人，种子和质子住在中间，电子四周环绕飞行。
Electrons are full of energy, just like us, are full of strength. Hi, children. Can you sing the quantum physics song now? And can you play the quantum physics game? If you can do both, then you are a quantum physicist. What are you doing, Meng Meng?
你好呀，克里斯博士，我在玩水波呢。你看这些水波一圈一圈地奔向了远方，就像跳舞一样，真好玩。
Yes, Meng Meng. Wave is a way that water behaves. Kids, have you ever noticed the ripple patterns in a pond or lake when you throw in a stone? You can try it at home. Ask your mom for a basin of water, and when the water calms, throw in a small marble and watch the ripples. Kids, what do you think the difference is between the straight motion of cars and planes and the ripple patterns?
我知道，波是一起一落的，一开始很小，然后慢慢扩散变大。
That's right, Meng Meng. Waves start at a point and get bigger and bigger. A wave spreads out and takes up a very big space, and eventually takes up the whole pond and then disappears. But for the car, the plane, and even us, no matter how we move, our size always stays the same. And have you ever noticed that the wave spreads out in many directions, but for our movement, it's only one? Even though we're moving around, running in many directions, we're only facing one at a time.
是的，看，到处都是波了。
Well, Meng Meng, except for water, can you think of any other movement that behaves as a wave?
别的运动从小变大，不断扩散，各种方向。克里斯博士，我不知道。
Well, in today's lecture, I'm going to tell you another movement that behaves as a wave, and that is light.
啊，光，你前面不是说光是直线运动吗？而且速度非常快，量子物理之歌还唱呢。它们分速前行，像战士一样。光波，我完全想不明白。克里斯博士，我糊涂了。
Don't worry, Meng Meng. Kids, you probably haven't thought of anything else either, have you? We've come a long way since the first lecture, and you are learning so much quantum physics. But I must say, there is so much more knowledge to be gained. Dr. Chris's lectures is to tell you about the things that you haven't thought of yet. In today's lecture, we're going to learn about something called wave-particle duality. It is a very important concept in quantum physics. It means that sometimes things behave as a wave and sometimes as a particle. Duality is a fancy word meaning two. Wave-particle duality means quantum physics things behave as both waves and particles.
克里斯博士，我还是不大明白什么是波粒二象性，你能不能告诉我，光到达是笔直的往前跑，还是像波一样向四周跑呀？
Very good, Meng Meng. Now, long before quantum physics was discovered, scientists thought light was only a wave, just like water in a pond.
但是克里斯博士，这是为什么呀？手电筒的光不是笔直的吗？还有太阳光，都是笔直的照过来的呀，波在哪儿呢？
Good observation, Meng Meng. But let me say that scientists are always doing new experiments with everything, light, matter, and things we can't even see. Most of these experiments go beyond what we can see and happening in our everyday world. That is why science is so exciting. You get to explore beyond your senses.
克里斯博士，请你给大家做个实验吧，这样我就能看到光到底是怎么运动的了。
All right, kids, come with me. Let me show you. Quetzal laser pointer. Now we're going to do an experiment to show you the wave nature of light. When I hold Quetzal very close together, we can see a thin space between them. If I shine the laser pointer through the middle, on the wall, we can see a pattern. When I rotate, I see the pattern rotate.
我看到了，克里斯博士，这是什么呀？
It's called diffraction, and it's what happens when a wave hits an object. So we see that light diffracts. That means
它是一个波。
it's a clever deduction, Meng Meng.
我一直以为光是以直线形式运动的。好吧，克里斯博士，我现在相信你说的话了，光是一个波。但是你前面的确说过，光是由微小的光子组成的，而且光子都是直线运动的呀。
It's okay, Meng Meng. It is a difficult concept. But that is why quantum physics is so magical. The answer is that sometimes light behaves like a wave in a pond, and sometimes it behaves as a particle, a tiny ball. As for when it will behave like a wave and when it will behave like a particle, Dr. Chris will tell you in future lectures.
哇，一会儿像水波一样跑，一会儿像球一样飞，光真是太顽皮了。
Yes, Meng Meng. In order to see these effects of light, you have to be very careful and very clever, just like scientists and engineers. Now, I want you all to be little scientists and do your own experiment at home.
太好了，又到实验游戏时间了，耶！亲子游戏。
Okay, kids, are you ready for today's experiment? You will need a pair of Quetzal. Now, if I hold them close together, I will see a thin space between them. Close one eye and look through the space with the other eye, and I can see the wave nature of light itself. If I make the space just small enough and hold them just the right distance from my eye, I can see a pattern coming from the light. It's best to look at a small light source, like a candle or a light bulb that's far away. Also, if I rotate the Quetzal, I will see the wave pattern rotate as well. Now, if you find this difficult to see, you can do a simpler experiment with just your eyes and the light. Don't look at a light that's too bright. And squint your eyes just right and turn your head from side to side, and you will see that the light stretches from top to bottom. Do you see it? We're out of time. That was a fun topic. Next time, we're going to learn more about the wave-particle duality. Goodbye, everyone!